Does your child struggle to make the SH in words? Well, stick around and I'm going to share with you 5 tips for helping them make the SH in words. Welcome to this video, which is step 3 in a 6-step process showing you step by step how to help your child make the SH sound at all levels of communication. If you haven't seen them yet, check out videos with step 1 and step 2 of making the SH in isolation and syllables so that you can make sure to follow along the correct sequence of teaching the SH to your child so that this can be as smooth a process as possible. As you're choosing words to practice with your child with the SH, it's important to note that the SH is going to occur in these 3 different positions. There's the initial position, or the SH at the beginning of words, the medial position in the middle of words, as well as SH in the final position at the end of words. As we go through and work on the SH in different positions of words, I usually encourage parents to start with words in the initial position, moving on to the final position, and then end with the SH in the medial position. As I go through and talk about the different tips for making the SH in words, I'll help you decipher which order might be best for your child. So here are the 5 tips that will help your child to make the SH in words. Tip number 1, hold out the SH sound. So as you're modeling a word for your child that has the SH in it, what you're going to do is you are just going to exaggerate or hold out that SH to bring emphasis to the sound. So it'll look like shoe, shop, shake. And this is helpful for a couple different reasons. One, as you are modeling it for your child and they're trying to imitate you while you say it, it's going to help them really focus on the sound that you're working on. So there's no question in their mind. They know that it's the sh sound that they need to focus on. And second, it helps your child really focus on them making the movement so that they can really develop that skill and that muscle memory of making the sh, making the correct movements with their mouth and their tongue. So holding it out and exaggerating it really helps them to practice and get used to that movement and how that feels as they are using this at the word level, as opposed to just doing a quick shh and then moving on. Tip number 2, you want to have a picture of the word that you're practicing, and it's helpful to hold that picture right up next to your mouth. And the reason that this is helpful is, again, it helps your child remember exactly what word they're working on so that they can frequently look and remember, oh, that's right, we're working on the word shoe. They don't have to try and remember that as they are spending all of their focus trying to remember exactly how to push out their lips and where to put their tongue. This is an easy reminder for them of what word they're working on. And then it's also helpful because they can see you model how to say it so that there is this frequent reminder of how to say it so that they can look back and forth and see this is the word we're working on and this is how I say it. Tip number 3, you're going to use a mirror. And this is just going to help your child in case they are having a hard time getting their lips out, pushing them out for a good shh sound. If they're struggling with that at all, you can use the mirror so that they can frequently look in the mirror to see if they're doing it right and what they need to do with their lips to get them in the right position. Then you can also have the mirror close to you so that your child can frequently look at you and how you are modeling the word, and then easily look into the mirror to see if they are making it correctly. Tip number 4. You're going to have your child repeat the word 3 to 5 times. Now make sure that you're only practicing it repeatedly if your child is able to get a correct production of SH. If they're doing it wrong, we don't want them to practice it over and over in the wrong way because we only want to encourage correct production so that we're building that muscle memory. Then finally, tip number 5. The last thing you're going to do is you're going to start shortening the SH. So once you've gone through and your child has started practicing several words with the SH in it, then you're going to gradually start to shorten the SH. So what we're doing is we're going from putting a lot of focus and a lot of emphasis on the SH and holding it out to really help your child get a good production in. And then once they're getting a lot more comfortable with it, we want to gradually shorten that so that they can make a very natural production of the word. So when you're practicing, it's going to look a little bit like this. Okay, Let's practice your word. We're going to do shoe. Say it with me. Shoe. Okay, let's make it a little bit shorter. Shoe. Now let's just make it quick and short. Shoe. If at any point your child starts slipping up on the SH and they're having a hard time using it in words, then try just going back a step and practicing it in syllables. So if you're practicing the word shade and they're struggling to get the SH in there, just try cutting it off so it's just at the syllable level and do shay. Practice that a couple times and then try and add the D in there for the full word. Shay, shay, shade. And just a reminder again, as you're going through and working on all of these, to follow those levels of prompting so that you start out remembering how to give your child the max amount of support and coaching when working on SH in words, and then gradually fading your support so that eventually your child can just look at a picture all on their own without any coaching and just say, shoe. And then they'll be able to do that with all of the words that you've been practicing. And as you're practicing, it's really important to have the right set of materials to practice with. As I mentioned in tip number 2, it's really helpful to have a picture of the word that you are practicing. So as you're getting ready to practice with your child at the word level, there's 2 different things that you can do. One, you can just do a quick Google search, and what you're going to type in to find a list of words is you can just put in initial SH words, medial SH words, final SH words. And that should give you a pretty decent list of words that you can start with. Once you have a list of words, you can go through and just try and find a bunch of pictures that go along with those words. One thing that I would caution is you want to start with as simple of words as you can and gradually make them a little bit more difficult so that it's a very smooth process for your child learning how to use SH in words, because mixing in the difficulty level of words, that is going to throw off the consistency and the success for your child, and that can increase frustration. Things that can add to the complexity of a word is how many syllables are in a word or what other consonants are in that word. So your second option, if that seems like a big headache trying to figure out what words you're going to start practicing with and trying to make sure that they aren't too difficult starting out, if you would like a straightforward list that takes you from the very beginning basic words and gradually gets more and more complex for your child, then check out my website. You can find my word list as well as picture cards for SH, where I have strategically gone through and I have picture cards that start with the easiest words and they gradually get a little bit more complex for your child, so that you can start out the easiest level and just take baby steps to making them more difficult, so that it is a much smoother process when practicing these words. I also have picture cards with words in all 3 of the different word positions for SH. If you would like to save yourself the time and effort of trying to find words and pictures and word lists, then you can again go to my website and check out my picture cards as well as word lists, so that you can see this is where I start and this is how I gradually move on to more difficult words. Thanks for watching, and with that, we are one step closer to unlocking your child's voice one sound at a time. Now, I hope you will try that out this weekend and let me know in the comments down below how it goes and if you have any questions. I hope that you will share your goodness with someone today, and I will see you in the next one.